So it actually started super early on my days at Echo, and Doug Wagner is still the best boss ever, huge fan, and was very kind to let him write. He let me write about him in my book. So I wrote a book called The Revenue Engine. It's an Amazon bestseller. He's very kind to let me talk about him in the book. Super early on, I was young. We were doing a lot of like logos and sell sheets, but I couldn't get a seat at the table. I was kind of in the room where it happened, but I wasn't really in the room where it happened. And then every time I was moving jobs, I was just a little bit outside of where the decisions were being made. And I realized kind of early on that the board meeting was all about revenue. And all of these men, they were all men, all these men really wanted me to do was to show them how what I was doing was impacting pipeline and was impacting revenue. And at the time in my 20s, it was really hard to do. Like, we do not have the sort of digital tools 25 years ago that we have today. When I got started, I'm old. I'm old now, but I was young then. And now we have these incredible tools. We have the democratization of the CRM management system like HubSpot, Zoho. We have the ability to send these mass emails and kind of digitally see who's interested. You have the ability to get email addresses better than we've ever been able to before. So everyone's doing it. So, it's a little overwhelming for the folks that are getting targeted. But for those of us that are trying to measure, looking for kind of the buying signals in the marketplace, the ability to do that at scale now with these democratized tools is just dramatically changed. The answer to your question is I just wanted to be in the room where it was happening. Like, I wanted to be in the room where they were making decisions. And early in my career, I was not in the room. The second answer to your question is there is a dearth, like there's a gap in the marketplace for great go-to-market talent in freight. They're just not coming out of Harvard or Stanford and going into freight brokerage marketing. Like, it's just not happening. And so building an agency of experts in go-to-market in freight seemed like a pretty natural fit for me. It wasn't done because I had some grand plan to be some, mega million entrepreneur. But there's been a need in the marketplace that we've been filling for the last 10 years, and I'm super proud of it. Good. Great question. So we just launched, I think last week or the week before, we're calling it the Supply Chain Growth Index. So we talk to our clients about there are 3 strategies that work in freight, and the first one is an index. We do a ton of indexes for our clients, and we're drinking our own Kool-Aid. So we now have an index. We essentially anonymized the data of all of our clients into one package and then looked at for every dollar that they are spending in marketing, or what we call go-to-market spend. So this is not sales spend, this is just marketing spend. We are looking at how much that delivers in pipeline. So in the B2B SaaS world, there's a very specific GTM ratio, or go-to-market ratio, which is all of your revenue divided by all of your go-to-market spend. That makes sense. I put $1 into go-to-market, how much do I get back in revenue? But in logistics specifically, marketing is oftentimes very far away from sales execution and closing. So I deliver pipeline, and then there's lots and lots of steps before the sales team actually closes the deal. This is super true in warehouse or in freight tech or in robots, less true in sort of more domestic transportation, but still pretty far away from this person is showing a buying signal to this person becomes a customer. So we are measuring against pipeline. So we are saying for every dollar that you are putting into your go-to-market function, how much should you be getting back in pipe? And we have a range, and the range goes from not so great to absolutely crushing it. And our best customers are seeing a $27 return on their investment when it comes to putting $1 into marketing and getting it back in pipe.